Welcome back to Universe. I'm Andrew, and today I'm playing Forge, a fan-run Magic the Gathering platform. I'm continuing my previous episode. I forgot to update it when I played. It had been a while, so I was playing in an older version, and look, there's a lot of stuff that's changed. There's new enemies, new animations, new UI features. I was thinking, I want to see if I can get, maybe play with some new cards or something. But there's actually a lot of stuff that's different just at a glance. I haven't even gotten into it yet. I just loaded it up and I was like, man, this is different. So I did change my deck. I added the Gruul Guild Mage in place of the 2/2 for 2 that cared about mutating that I don't have. I kept my hand even though it's slow because I have all 3 colors of mana in my bad deck. And there'll be a link in the description if you missed the previous episode. If you don't know how to play Magic at all, this is probably not a great gameplay mode. But if you really want to go on an adventure where you're collecting cards and journeying around an area and upgrading your collection and stuff like that, then it could be worth learning Magic to play this. Let's see, I can Fierce Retribution to destroy an attacking creature. But Brindleshot is not a great target for that because of when it dies, they get a 3/3. So, okay, let's move my face again. Let's try here this time. Oh, they're playing board combo. Oh, Bloodthirst means it's going to be a 3/3. So I'm going to need... Well, I can definitely Fierce Retribution that. Still don't have anything for 3 mana, so we'll pass back. And now we'll go ahead and Retribution this. Take one more. They get a gingerbread cabin, which gives them, what, food? It's fine. That can give them 3 life. Alright, so now I've got 4 mana. And I can either Cartographer's Survey. Put 2 lands into play from among the top 7 cards in my library. Last time I did that, I got 0 lands. Wasn't great. But I'm going to play Bone Splitter Sliver as a 4/2. It's a 2/2 that gives itself and all slivers +2/+2. 10/6. Every creature has to block it. But for each creature that does block it, I get to draw a card. Well, this has Death Touch. So I think I'm going to play a Wasteland Viper. Doesn't trample. So I have to block it with my Bone Slitter and my Wasteland Viper, but I'll get to draw 2 cards. And I kill the Nessian Boar. In the meantime, I'll play this Cartographer Survey and get 1 land. Man, this card is not as good as it should be. I will choose a color other than... Oh, well, I'm just stacking my triggers. I guess white. I already have all 3 colors. But now I have 2 white. Another food. So I have to block. I get to draw 2 cards. Those are the lands. And they have 3 cards left, but they didn't play anything. So I wonder if it's all lands. Now, I think I'll play Rude Sliver. If I can get through, I get to make another Sliver and then go crazy. They blocked, and they're making a 3/3. But that's fine because I can play Silklash Spider. Ooh, not as fine. Those are not all lands. This is a 7/7 with Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. It gives your other creatures +2/+2 and Vigilance until end of turn. But I can still block that, but I can't block the spider. I'm going to have to go to 3. Oh, that's rough. Now I can't attack. 3, 5, 7. Alright, I can get up to 7 power to kill the Endray's Forerunners. And I'll be able to keep my Sliver and my Sweeping Protector. Alright, so I'm going to set a stop in there, declare attacker step, so I don't make the same mistake I made in the previous video. Although, if they have another Endrace Forerunners, this is going to be bad, and I would not put it past them. Alright. So declare attacker step, I'm going to play this bird, which gets a shield counter. And then during blockers, I'll block with everything. And see what they do. So yeah, they killed the spider, and I get to keep... Oh wow, they killed the spider. Nice. Spider's all toughness. So I'm happy to lose that one. Drawing a lot of lands. Now I can actually do stuff. But I don't want to. Man, if I just sit here, they're just going to play another Endrace Forerunners. At some point, probably. If I attack with both, I'd lose, assuming they take it. They could easily take 5, go to 8, and then counterattack, and I think they would. I can attack with my flyer, and then I have to block their boar with my brood sliver, which feels really bad. Or I can attack with my brood sliver, and they'll probably trade, which feels bad. But if they don't, I get another sliver token. They will attack with the boar, and I want to block with the swooping protector. Just because it has a shield. So do I just sit here and wait? I don't want to. I'm gonna sit here and wait. Another Nessian boar. At least I get to draw some cards. I don't actually have enough power to kill it. So I'm going to play another creature just so that I can actually trade with it. Although all my stuff's going to die. No, the bird will be fine because I'm going to die. If they attack with both, I'm dead. Because everything has to block the boar. The Nessian boar. I don't know if they know that though. They didn't attack at all. I think that's good. Now I can make my brood sliver a 4/4. Can I actually sneak in damage? If they don't know that I'm dead, like if they attack with both creatures, I have to put everything on the Nessian boar because that's what it says. And then I get hit for 3. All creatures able to block Nessian boar must do so. So I have to take 3 from the boar if they attack with both, but they didn't, which means the AI doesn't know that. Which means I can attack with my bird. I think. They're gaining a bunch of life. They can also sack foods for life, so they have a lot. Alright, so they only attack with the big one. I have to block. I get to draw 3 cards. They were not good cards. I have 17 lands in this deck. I have 16 so far, so there's 1 left out of the remaining 15 cards in my deck. I want to keep getting in with damage because I'll trade with the boar if they attack. If they play Endrace Forerunners, I die. Anyway. That's the last land. What? 4, 5, 9, 14, 17. Okay, that's the last land. They're not even using their Sapseed Forest. Oh, because they don't have 2 green permanents anymore. 1/1. When it dies, they get a 3/3. Aqua Strand Spider. Now they're gaining some life from their food. They can also Sapseed Forest now. So now they can gain more life than I can make them lose. I have to trade. I don't need this stop anymore. I have to trade. Another Nessian boar. I will not graft onto it. Deranged Hermit. I'm going to draw a lot of cards. I'm down to 11 in my deck, though. One of the cards in my deck is a Mythic Proportions. So I'm going to attack. I'm going to have to draw... How many squirrels does this make? No. 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 So I'm going to draw 6 cards and go to 5 cards in my deck, then draw and go to 4 cards in my deck. Mythic Proportions is what, +7? So I can attack for 9 flying. Oh, they didn't even attack. So I'm not drawing all those cards. I will pay. I got a Venom Sliver, which has Death Touch. I actually don't know if I want to play it, because if I played it and they attack, I have to block. Well, at this point, I could attack with everything. They block my 2 biggest things. And I'll take 9 and go to 3. Plus 3 from Sapseed Forest is 12. Plus the food tokens. I don't know if they know how to properly use all that stuff, but the thing is, now I'm running out of cards in my library. So if I play more creatures and then have to block with them, I could deck myself out. On the other hand, I could try to go wide and just hit them with a bunch of damage. I think my winning condition involves drawing Mythic Proportions. If I play the Venom Sliver and they attack, I have to block it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I draw 7 cards. Have 3 left. Draw another card. Have 2 left. But if I go a little bit wide... No. What is that? Whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, gets +1/+1 and vigilance till end of turn. Another Venom Sliver. This is bad. They're gaining more life than I'm dealing. Now, if they attack with the boar, Nestian Boar, I will lose. Well, if I play Venom Sliver. No, I'll have 1 card left, so I have to win next turn, I think. I don't know if I can. I have to draw Mythic Proportions. Archetype of Endurance gives all your creatures hexproof, and my creatures cannot have hexproof. I don't think I have removal left, so I think that's fine, but... How can I possibly draw a land? I have 7 forests. I have 17 lands in play. I don't have 18 lands in the deck. I guess I have to look back at my deck list, but... Well, it seems like they're not attacking. I can also attack with my creatures in order to not have to block with them and then draw those cards. So, let's attack with the Venom Slivers, I guess. At least then I'm doing more damage than they're gaining. But now if they attack me... I mean, they've got to know they can attack me. If I do that. I don't know, man. Maybe 1 Venom Sliver? Yeah, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures. Alright. And yeah, of course. That actually just helps them significantly. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna lose to the boars. Just a Warthog. That's just a 3/2 with Swamp Walk. There's my Mythic Proportions. +8/+8 and Trample. I can get in for 10 with Swooping Protector. They don't have reach. I wonder if they'll attack me. I could put up the mythic proportions on Venom Sliver. 9-9. No. I don't think I can win. I mean, if it were a smart opponent, I would definitely not win. But if I'm gonna beat them, I think this is how I have to do it. Anytime they attack, I lose. It says reach, doesn't matter. So I can attack for 10. And they'll go to 1. But they can sap seed force up to 4. They can also food tokens up to 10 again. So they're basically at 20 right now. That means they're dead in, well, 3 turns, because they can sap seed again. If I attack with everything, they can block 5 of them. And take 2 extra damage. Processing. Still nothing. Another 1-1. I will not graft onto it. Down to 5 cards in my deck. It's Hibernation's End, which is basically dead. I don't think I have any 1-cost creatures left, but if I did, I wouldn't... Do I? What's my discard? I don't remember. So now, though... Well, no, they've got 6 blockers. I have 6 attackers. So they would just take 2 1s. And plus the 10 flying. So they would go to 1 with the 3 Sap Seed Forest activations. 1 is not low enough. So I have to hope that they don't attack me. Oh, they just didn't Sap Seed Forest. Wow, they just didn't use them. I guess they're end of turn only. Wow. I didn't know it was that dumb. Boar is lost because life total reached 0. Eratai has won because all opponents have lost. That's a good reason. 17 minutes. Achievement earned, Mana Flooded. More lands in play than you actually have in your deck. I don't think that's what it said, but... 127. What is this Bredegard Stronghold? Enters the battlefield tapped, add green, G white, white, tap, sack. Put a +1/+1 counter on each of 2 creatures. They gain vigilance and lifelink. Wow. And Flinthoof Boar is also pretty strong. This actually can go straight into our deck. What is this little gem? I don't know what that is. 18 lands. Yeah, I did it. Alright, let me edit my deck. Let's add... Yeah, this is a little bit different than it was. We're going to add Flinthoof Boar. And... do I play this? Yeah, I think I'll play the Bredegard Stronghold. Don't think I'm going to play Gingerbread Cabin. Or Sapseed Forest. So we've got 19 lands. So I guess I had 18. I'm going down to 17 though. Do I cut a Plains? I need to be able to play Fierce Retribution, Quilled Sliver, and Swooping Protector. And I need to play. I have 2 white for Bredegard, so I'm gonna cut another forest. This is pretty bad. Alright. Not recommended to play like this. I won! I won that game. Let's fight another random encounter. Verse White Wiz 3. I've won the coin toss again. I got a Plains, a Mountain, a Forest. I will keep it. I'll lead with the Forest. Do we play probably Aqua Strand Spider? I just really love clicking no every time it asks me if I want to graft. So that's why I want to get it out as quickly as possible. Now it's a 2-3. I have a 2-2. That's not big enough. But I'll play a 2-3. I could have a 3-4 here. Yes, I would like to have a 3-4 actually. Swordsmith pumps it up to 3 3s, but now I have a 3-4. Hibernation's End is good. I'm going to pass and set a stop in their declare attacker step. Another Swordsmith. They're attacking. I'm going to drop the Swooping Protector. I think I do graft. Yes. I lose a spider. It's down to 0-0 now. And I can trade this high-rise Sawjack. Swooping Protector can block with no downside. And then the Sawjack can survive to fight another day. Or I can just trade it now. I don't know what this crystal is. I definitely want to kill this Swordsmith. That should shrink them down to 3 3s. And then the Sawjack will be able to trade or block profitably in the future, which means they won't attack. Unless they go ahead and play more Swordsmiths, in which case I will have taken 4 for no reason. Probably going to play Hibernation's End next turn, which means they're going to get a free attack in with this other Swordsmith for 3. I'm going to block while I can. Get 4 more cards. Get rid of some of their armor at least. Oh, and the Swooping Protector survives, of course. So I still have something to trade later. Oh, I didn't get a 5th land, so I'm not playing Hibernation's End. I also don't have 2 forests, so I'm not playing Swirling Spriggan. Which means we're playing Deathhood Cobra and Sliver. And attacking? If they play another Armor Smith, I won't be able to block effectively. They only have 10. So I'm going to start getting in. Cemetery Protector. Flash. Exile a card from a graveyard. Whenever you play a land or cast a spell, if it shares a card type with the exiled card, make a human. Alright. And what are they exiling? Oh, nothing? Because, wait. Where's their exile zone? It's their hand, their graveyard. They just didn't exile anything. Oh, is it my exile zone? There. Okay, so creature. So they took a creature, which means whenever they play a creature, they get a 1/1. That's pretty good. Venom Sliver. That's what we wanted to see. That's a combo. Venom Sliver, Quilled Sliver. Don't even care that I don't have a 5th land or a 2nd forest. Because now we can just ping off whatever attacks. Heirloom Blade is not a creature, so they don't get a free 1/1. Equipped creature gets +3/+1 when it dies. Ooh. When it dies, you get another creature into play. Alright, well, good for you. Oh, they didn't even attack. Gruul Guild Mage. For 4 mana, I can sack a land to deal 2 damage to a player. Or for 4 mana, I can give a creature +2/+2. Alright, well, let's play that. If I attack with 3 creatures, they can only block 1. Or they can block 2. And then they take 4 damage. So I just win. None of these has lifelink, so I can just attack with everything. Very good. Doodly-doo. Rock's Pike Master. First strike, other soldiers you control have first strike. Swordsmith, planes. Alright. Alright, now let's see if we can go. So I think this map is not the same. The map changed as well. This dungeon was not here. Is that another crystal? Oh, there's wandering monsters in the dungeon. That's new too. Can I take this? Ooh, 5 shards. I don't know what shards are. Get money? 107 gold? Weird how that's cut off on the edge, but okay. Well, I didn't even travel far from home. I like traveling around so that I can find more cards. I'm going to get more shards. I don't know what they do, but I'm excited. Do I have 10 shards now? I'm leaving. I want to be walking toward another town. Oh yeah, there's new enemies. I like it. Both the enemies I just fought are new. Oh, and here's a shard store. What's at the shard store? Okay, they're wilds. So, or no, sell 5 shards for $50. Buy 5 shards for $100. Okay, no. They can be sold for money, but I doubt that is their primary purpose. Multiple shops with lands for sale. What is this? Thran Quarry. No. Wait, what is this? Oh, re-roll. Interesting. So if you don't like what's in the shop now, you spend 3 shards and it re-rolls it. I assume that's what that symbol means. Oh, look at this. Grafdigger's Cage. I don't need a Grafdigger's Cage, though. 1/1 Artifact Changeling. Panharmonicon. Artifact or creature entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of opponent you control to triggers an additional time. We could go try to do some silly stuff with that. What is this? Oh, this is a new card. Pretty new, anyway. 2 mana for an equipment for 3 to equip. +2/+0. Whenever it attacks, make a 1/1 with Toxic. Stratascythe is strong. Search your library for a land and imprint it. It gets +1/+1 for each land with the same name. So it encourages monocolor decks. I do like this equipment, but not a ton, I guess. Not enough. Spell Satchel. Whenever you cast or copy, put a counter on it. No. There are new shops, too. I wonder if we'll see any slivers in. Oh, Armadillo Cloak. That's one of my favorite cards. That is not... It is... That is to say, I'm going to buy it. Spawning Grounds. Enchant land. Enchanted land has tap. Make a 5/5 beast. I mean, that's pretty good. Except for the part where it costs 8 mana. Enchant creature an opponent controls. When it dies, you get a 1/3 demon and you get this card back. Nah. Blue Ward. I mean, this is what I was saying last episode about sometimes you do really want to build in order to beat the opponent, so I think I have to buy this. It's not good right now, but when I go against anyone with blue, I'll probably want that. I don't know. Kind of want the Spawning Grounds. I have a little bit of the makings of a rampy green deck. What do we got here? Oh, we got some Specialize. 3 mana, 1/3 flying. When it enters the battlefield, you get a boon with when you cast your next creature spell without flying, it gains flying perpetually. It also has Specialize, which means I can pay 2 mana and discard a card to change it into another form based on the properties of the card I discarded. And it's not showing me what... There's 5 different things it can specialize into. It's not showing me what that is. Crested Sunmoor is very strong in the right deck. Flying Death Touch Hexproof. Marika Brutal Gladiator for 5 Jund colors. She's indestructible in your turn. I don't need that. I do want to play with Lulu. It's only $150. Maybe I should look up what it does. So we got, let's see, the blue one. If you discard a blue card or an island, she becomes a 2/4. Whenever you attack with one or more other creatures with flying, draw that many cards and then discard a card. If you discard a red card or a mountain, she becomes, whenever you attack with one or more creatures with flying, create that many 1/1 soldiers that are tapped and attacking. If you discard another white card or a plains, whenever you attack with one or more other creatures with flying, gain twice that much life. For green, those creatures get +2/+2. And for black, each opponent loses that much life and you gain that much life. That number being equal to the number of attacking other flying creatures. So I'm interested. I only have $50. It's not like amazing, but I think it'd be fun. I haven't played with Specialize at all. I don't think I have. Or maybe a little bit. I think I did. And I think it was in this game. It wasn't like I haven't played it on Arena. Anything jumping out at me? No. What is this shop? Oh, hey you, yeah you, the big bad wizard with a surprised look on your face. A haggard old man shouts at you from the spot in which he sits. You could have sworn that the side of the street was empty just seconds before. Well, you got the big bad wizard part right. What do you need? There's a green Wiz 2 bounty available right now. If you talk to the right people, he grins. I'm not the right people, but I know where to find them. No catch, just a deal. I'm in no shape to fight right now, but I'm short on gold. Go take out 1 green Wiz 2 for yourself and 1 for me. I'll introduce you to the right people and we'll split the profits. Okay. That's new. Quests. Deepwood Tantive. That's awful. Emerge. Huh. Alright. That actually might be pretty good for my deck. A little bit of white mana fixing, as long as my opponent has more lands than I do. Huh. The wasteland biome is usually a good place to look for green Wiz 2s. I still don't have any of this stuff. Plus life, plus movement speed. Let's see what I can sell. I think I want Lulu. Also, I don't need this. I don't need this. I'm I mean, it's not bad, but no. What is this? No, I don't need this. Don't need this. Protection from black, I'll keep it. Wizard cycling could be good if I get the right wizard that I want to search for. Bog down, no. Gomafata Vanguard, no. 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 This is better with Lulu around. Let's hold on to it for a second. How much is this? 150? Done. Still don't want Dwarven Mines. Don't want a Gingerbread Cabin. Don't need any Sapseed Forests. And how much money do I have? 700? Alright. So I'm gonna get... Let's go grab that Lulu. Or was it? Oh, I'm not getting the spawning grounds. That's okay. I have other things I can ramp into. The menagerie. I'm glad the shops are named now. I didn't always know what the symbols meant, and I still don't know what this symbol is. Alright, and then I want to upgrade my stuff at least a little bit. What's the best one I can afford? 500, I can get +3 health. Is that really the best? Or +1 health and 20% movement speed. Movement speed, 2 health, 2 health. Or I can get a wall token. Wall token seems pretty good, actually. Because that could block more than 3 damage, potentially. Seems more versatile. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I now have to get to start every game with a wall token. Let's get back out there. Oh, no, I need to change my deck. I need to find Green Wiz 3s or whatever. Green Wizzes. Alright, so we're adding Lulu. I think I'm adding this Drake to work with Lulu. It's not a... That is kind of bad. I was gonna say it's not a bad card. It's a little bit bad. Oh, definitely adding Armadillo Cloak. And I don't think I'm changing my lands. I didn't see a green white or green red or Naya lands. Cut any of this stuff. This card has been very disappointing. This is Cartographer's Survey. The 2 times I've cast it, I mean, it should be good if it were just a explosive vegetation. But I keep missing and getting only 1 or 2 cards. I'm still over by 2. Alright, I'm not going to play the Drake. It's not good enough. Swirling Spriggan has not been particularly good either. It's just a 4-mana 3/3. They cost double green. Alright. Let's see. Oh, there's another town. But I don't have money. So I need to find like Green Wiz 3s? Green Wizzies? I'm not gonna go bother going to town because I don't have money. A fox? Oh, some snakes. Alright, let's do the snake dungeon. Worms. Oh, that's not snakes. Worm is going first. I got Force Plains, Armadillo Cloak. Alright, I'll keep... Yeah. Turn 2, Sliver. Turn 3, Cloak it. Enters the battlefield where X +1/+1 counters, where X is the number of life you've gained, which is none. But I'm not going to block that. Played another one. And now we can hit for 4, gain 4. Beat that. I have 3 lands. All I have to cast is a Silklash Spider, so I'm going to play Thriving Grove. Choose white, doesn't matter. Now they get to hit me back for 6, but they're dropping in health too. Tempting Worm. I get to put Silklash Spider into play for free. Oh, and lands. I choose all of them. Ooh, and now I have Venom Sliver. Which is nice, but it doesn't make Predatory Sliver big enough to survive a fight with the Tempting Worm. It will kill it, but it won't survive, and then my cloak goes with it. So I guess the game is stopped for now. Sawjack. Sure. Aquastrand Spider. That's good. But I don't know if it's game breaking. So Predatory Sliver has Death Touch and Trample because of the Armadillo Cloak. So anything that blocks it, I can assign 1 damage to the blocker, which is lethal because of Death Touch, and then trample over for the rest. Which means Brood Sliver would trigger and give me a Sliver token. Yes. So I could attack with Predatory Sliver, kill whatever blocks it, trample over, gain some life, and make another Sliver. But then Predatory Sliver's gone, and it's the one pumping my Slivers. And I won't have my Armadillo Cloak potential anymore, and that's my only trample. So I can't do that trick with anybody else. Venom Sliver can be attacked and it'll be blocked. So I think I just have to wait longer. Lulu would be great. Trample Morbid. Alright, well. Quilled Sliver, also really good. So now, I win. Boy, yeah. So now I'm going to attack with the Sliver, which has Trample. They block with anything. And I use the Quilled Sliver ability, because Quilled Sliver gives its ability to all my Slivers. So even though it has, I can't use it this turn because it has Summoning Sickness, that ability granted to my other Slivers can be used, because they don't have Summoning Sickness. And the ability is tap to deal 1 damage to an attacking or blocking creature. There's now a blocking creature I would like to deal 1 damage to. And because my Slivers also have Death Touch, that will be lethal damage. And now, because there's no toughness blocking my attacking creature with Trample, I get to trample for the full amount of 4, putting them down to 7. I gain 4 life, and I get another Sliver, which has all of those abilities. So now they're in trouble. Nesting Worm. Search your library for up to 3 Nesting Worms and put them into your hand. Okay. So they get a bunch of stuff. But the AI is not smart enough to ever block with more than 1 creature, which is what they need to do to beat that combo I've got going now. Retigard Stronghold. I can give 2 target creatures Vigilance and Lifelink for 1 turn. Starting next turn. And let's see, Brood Sliver being a 5/5. Alright, let's attack this and this. I think that's it. And then, so it's a 4-3 blocking my 4-4. I'm going to go ahead and ping that. And then 4-4 is smaller than 5-5. So let's ping 4-4. So it's 2-2 blocking my 5-5. And this doesn't trample or anything, so there's no point also killing the Voracious Worm, even though I could because I still have the Quilled Sliver untapped. Now I get those same triggers again. I'm going to gain 4 life. Yes, I'll make another Sliver. No, I will not graft onto it. And, yeah. Now, let's see. Put +1/+1 counter on each of 2 creatures. I gain Vigilance and Lifelink. So I'm going to do that onto Brood Sliver and Venom Sliver? No, let's just do a Sliver token. Yes. Now let's attack with everything that is not a Sliver that just got pumped. Or do I attack with this Quilled Sliver? Sure. No. Well, Aqua Strand Slider. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Now we start pinging things. And I'm pretty sure that's plenty. Alright. That was a good synergy in the deck. Oh, that's a lot of rewards. Phantom Worm, that's a pretty fun card. It's really good with Armadillo Cloak too. It has 4 counters, making it a 6/4. If damage would be dealt to it, prevent it all and remove a counter from it. So after it's taken damage 4 times, it'll have run out of counters. It'll then have 0 toughness and die, unless its toughness is being pumped by another effect, such as Armadillo Cloak, which means it'll permanently survive as a 4/2 with trample and can never die from damage. Baru Fist of Krosa. Whenever a force comes into play, green creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain trample until end of turn. Not bad. We don't get to do Grandeur though, unless we get more copies of him, which seems unlikely. I wonder if these worms give out Barus. Oh no, my computer's lagging again. Oh no. Oh no, Forge. Ooh, nice treasure chest. Baloth Pup, 2 mana, 3/1 has trample with a +1/+1 counter. Spore Mound, 5 mana, 3/3. Whenever a land comes into play, you get a Saproling. Still Life is an enchantment for 3, but can turn to a 4/3 for 2 until end of turn. Camaraderie, 6 mana. You gain X life and draw X cards, or X is the number of creatures you control, and they get +1/+1. It's a bit win more for this format. 5 mana, 4/4, 6 mana. Your creatures get +1/+1 and trample until end of turn. That's actually not awful. Mazzy, True Sword Paladin, and those are the exact colors I'm playing. 3/4. Whenever an enchanted creature attacks one of your opponents, it gets +2/+0 and gains trample until end of turn. Whenever an aura you control, put into your graveyard from the battlefield, exile it. To the end of your next turn, you may cast it. Very aura-centric. I like auras, but I only have one. Tornado's a fun card. Not very good, though. Can I play Mazzy? 4 mana, 3/4, and 3 different colors? I don't know if I can play any of these cards. Spectral Hunt color's okay. It does cost 5. I need more auras to play Mazzy. I'm gonna have to say no for now. But I'll definitely keep my eye out for auras that appear. How much? 117. That's a weird clipping that's happening on the pixels. Alright, another worm. I've won the coin toss. I will play. I got Plains and a Forest. That will let me cast Quilled Sliver and Aqua Strand Spider and Death Hood Cobra. So I'm going to keep, and I've got a few turns to draw a third land. I'd like it to come next turn, though. Let's play Death Hood Cobra. Here's a third land. I need a fourth land, but that feels good for now. Attack. Play Aqua Strand Spider. Maybe I should have played Quilled Sliver, because if they don't play anything and I do get a fourth land, I could play Bone Splitter Sliver and attack for 3 with Quilled Sliver. I did not get a fourth land, though. And now do I play Quilled Sliver or Gruul Guild Mage? I guess now I'll play the Quilled Sliver. First, let's attack. Do I graft onto it? Maybe? I don't want to graft a 1/1 that's going to use that ability, because I'm wasting the counter. It's never going to use that power and toughness. But if I'm planning to play Bone Splitter Sliver and start attacking, maybe I do graft. But I already have the Aqua Strands. I'd be giving up power and toughness from the Aqua Strand Spider, so never mind. They get food and Predatory Worm, which is +2/+2 as long as you control Garruk. Well, they don't control Garruk for now. 4/4 Vigilance. Alright, so my options are... This destroys an attacking creature only. Alright, so I think I'm just going to attack with Death Hood Cobra. And if they block, I can give it Death Touch. They did not. So now I can play Bone Splitter. Or I can play Gruul Guild Mage and keep up Fierce Retribution. Which I think is what I want to do. Oh. Yeah, okay. And there's a bigger worm. 5/5. Whenever it becomes blocked, it gets -1/-1 for each creature blocking it beyond the first. Beyond the first. So if I block it with 2 creatures, it shrinks to 4/4. If I block with 4 creatures, it shrinks to 2/2. Well, Flinthoof Boar can be a 3/3 with haste. That's not big enough. I'm going to play Bone Splitter Sliver. Not Graft. I feel like they're going to keep playing bigger and bigger worms now. 4/4 Trample. +X/+X for X the number of snow. Well, that's their only snow. So 4 mana to give it +1/+1 is not scary. Now... the more slivers I have, the more I can quill up on whatever attacks or blocks. So I think I just play Bone Splitter number 2. No attacks. No attacks. Play Sifter Worm. When it enters the battlefield, scry 3, reveal the top card of your library, gain cards equal to its mana cost. Life equal to its mana cost. And they gain 7/7. Worm Calling, that's 1. But now I know they have Worm Calling, which is scary. I wonder if they know how to buy back. I think it's GX and buy back 3 to make an XX creature token. So they can make a 3/3 every turn now for the rest of the game. But if they don't know what they're doing... Man, I have 3 quilled things, but their stuff keeps getting bigger. Sacrifice a land to deal 2 to a player. Death Hood Cobra can gain Death Touch. Still no great attacks. till I draw a Death Touch Sliver. If they attack... depends on what they attack with, but... if they attack with one thing, I can definitely handle it. They keep making more things. Tap all artifacts, it's fine. Bredegard Stronghold. I can get Vigilance and Lifelink on 2 creatures 1 time until end of turn. They also get +1/+1 counters. Do I play the boar? Yeah. Yeah, they don't know how to attack. I agree probably. Oh no, they are attacking. 7/7. Okay. What can I do? I think this is just where I block with Deathhood Cobra and give it Death Touch. Block, activate, Death Touch. And I play another 5/5. That one's fine because I can shrink it by blocking. Boneyard Worm, but they didn't gain life. Another mountain. Okay. What can we do? If I attack with everything, it's probably really bad. They take 2 hits, and that will be about 4 damage. Go to 8. I can activate Grilled Mage. I go to 6. I think I just have to wait. Guild Mage can give +2/+2 to something at instant speed, which can mess them up pretty good. But none of my stuff has toughness enough to really survive. All I'd be doing is trading. Get a second food. They're kind of at 18, but as we learned earlier, they don't know how to activate that at instant speed. And they are attacking. Tap all artifacts. I don't have any of those. Tap their food, sure. Alright, so what are we doing here? Do I have anything that can survive this? I don't think so. So I think I'm going to have to trade for that. I can trade my Aquastrand Spider, no problem. I'll pump it up with Guild Mage. And then the Jungle Worm, if I block it with 6 creatures, it dies. Like literally, I just have to block with them. So let's do that block, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then pump this to 4, and trade. They play another Tempting Worm, and I have nothing to put out. I drew Wasteland Viper, which can give +1/+2 and Death Touch. They don't get Trample from this. Vigilance and Lifelink. Nobody has Trample naturally. So we're not trampling with our Death Touch. But if I attack for 6 with Bone Splitter Sliver, for example, and they block with, let's say, a 5/5, either one, Wasteland Viper makes it a 7/4, still dies. But Guild Mage can make it a 9/6. Then it will survive. Death Touch is irrelevant. 7 lands. If I activate this, that costs 4 of the lands because it's 3 mana plus tap this, which is a land. And sack it. So that's -4, puts me down to 3, which is not enough to also activate Gruul Guildmage. I can start hitting my opponent with Gruul Guildmage, but I have to sacrifice a land every time. I only have 3 slivers, which is not enough to take out any of the creatures that attack or block. I need a 4th sliver for that. So I guess I just wait. Or maybe I play this Wasteland Viper. It does have Death Touch, so it'll be a good blocker. They attack. Conifer Worm again. Counting snow, but they don't have. Oh, they activated it. They activated the snow Conifer Worm. They didn't cast another one. Attacking for 5. So I'm gonna have to trade for it. What's more valuable? Wasteland Viper? Or High-Rise Sawjack? Probably the Viper. So I'm going to block. I'm going to give it +2/+2. And I'm going to go ahead and ping this. Oh, they get another +1/+1. Okay, that's fine. Glad I didn't know they knew how to do that. But putting plenty of damage on it. And 1 extra damage than we needed. Another planes means I can Bredeguard Stronghold and activate Gruul Guildmage at the same time. I would have preferred Mythic Proportions or Death Touch Sliver, but that's okay. They still have 3 5/5s though. Wait, how did this get to be 5/5? Oh, equal number of creatures in your graveyard. Oh, I thought that was a different thing. Alright. Well, I'm not willing to sacrifice my slivers. I don't want to trade them. And even with Bredeguard Stronghold and Gruul Guildmage, I can get one of their toughnesses up to 5. That's not good enough. So I'm just going to pass back until I draw something that can break this stalemate. I don't want to start trading slivers. 6/6 trample. Okay. Another plains. Okay. I really don't want to trade a sliver. I can block with the Viper. It has Death Touch. Take 4 trample, but I can pump it so I only take 2 trample. No. Wait, I can activate Gruul Guildmage twice. +4/+4 means I need something with 3 toughness. This can block as a 7/7. Okay. For a second I got really mad that auto tapped both my forests, but Bredeguard Stronghold also makes green. Or for Intimidate. Other green creatures you control have Intimidate. So now I can only block their green creatures with green creatures. So my slivers can't block anyway now. That's a little awkward. We'll see how they handle that. Boneyard Worm's getting bigger. But still only a 6/6, and Flint and Hoof Boar can still grow up to 7/7. So let's do a manual tap this time. And then again. So good thing they're dumb, and they walk into that. Now the tables have turned. They're down to 3 creatures. They can block my 3 biggest attackers, which are Slivers, and take 2, 5, 6, 7. With 2 pumps. That's 11. Which is not lethal. And if they blocked my 3 Slivers, those all have high enough power that their creatures would all die. Those would all be trades. So I think they'll be at 1. All their stuff will be dead. I guess that's what we're doing. Oh, they gain 3 life, so they'll be at 4. Plus another food token, so they can be at 7. But still, all their stuff will be dead. Let's go ahead and pump something. And again. And we get a swooping protector, but I can just win now. Alright, good thing they make dumb attacks. I think there's 1 worm left. Oh, a lot of rewards now. Fallow Worm comes into play, discard a land. 3 mana 4/4. Conifer Worm. A lot of things I can sell. 4 mana 2/3. At the beginning of your end step, bolster X, where X is the number of tapped creatures you control. Bolster being choose a creature with the least toughness among creatures you control and put X +1/+1 counters on it. That's pretty good. But a 4 mana 2/3 is not good. So you got to be able to trigger it. Kemba's Banner has Formiridon, which I don't know what that is. Oh, I think it means you get a 1/1 creature token attached to it when you play it. 4 mana 3 to equip. +1/+1 for each creature you control. That's pretty good too. Teething Wormlet. Death touch as long as you control 3 or more artifacts. I do not. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield in your control, gain a life. And if it's the first time that turn, get a +1/+1 counter as well. Well, I don't have +1/+1 counters. I mean, I don't have artifacts. But if I ever did, this would be very good. And then a Voracious Worm, 2 mana 2/2, enters the battlefield with X counters where X is the amount of life you've gained. That could be good. I have Armadillo Cloak, so this is probably worth a spot. So I actually want to play this, Kemba's Banner, and Dragon Scale General out of these. Probably. Another big treasure chest. These are not bad. Raphellos, GG, 2/1 taps for G for each forest. That is like a huge percentage of the ramp deck that I could be putting together. Elmar, 3 mana 3/2 haste. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, untap a creature and investigate, which means make it clue, which means you can pay 2 and sack it to draw a card. And that is an artifact. I did sell all of my gingerbread cabins, which make food, which are artifacts. Sarah's Guardian, 6 mana 5/5, flying, vigilance. Other creatures you control have vigilance. Alright. Then Heat Shimmer is not awful. It's a little awful. Alright, we're going to have to go to the deck building phase here because... Man. How much... What did I get here? Because I got good red cards and good white cards. No, I did not get good red cards. Oh no, Elmar is good. But I might just need to play green-white now. Cut the Bone Splitter Slivers. I could have a much better deck if I just cut red right now. This is good. But I have enough good green-white stuff. So let's add... I don't think I'm playing Camaraderie still, though. 6 mana did not do anything to the board. Not where I'm at right now. Probably add Raphellos. 2 Voracious Worms. So any life gain. Since I'm cutting a color, I can do some of this. Baru. I don't think I'm playing these still, though. Kemba's Banner, Dragon Scale General, Sarah's Guardian. We're gonna have a lot of cutting to do. Rule Guild Mage was good that game, but I don't know if it's good as a GG card. It might be. I don't think I need Spoils of Victory anymore. And my deck might be good enough that I don't need Hibernation's End. 11, I need 6 more lands. To cut 5. Hibernation's End is probably still good. I don't need the Sentinel. Probably don't need Aquastrand Spider. How much Slivers am I still doing? I still have 2 Venom Slivers, a Quilled Sliver, and a Brood Sliver. I think it's still worth it for that. I don't need High-Rise Sawjack. I have a lot of better stuff going on. The Voracious Worms are just 2/2 mana 2/2s unless I get lucky. Maybe Aquastrand Spider can go. I don't know what's better, Aquastrand Spider and its ability to graft, or Deathhood Cobra. Oh, Flinthoof Boar is only a 2/2 now, because I don't have any mountains. Do I cut anything from here? I don't know if I need this many 5s. Silklash Spider is been mediocre. Definitely a winner against anything with flying. Also, if I'm falling behind, it's a really nice stabilizer. But so is Deranged Hermit. Alright, one more cut. Dragon Scale General means I'm playing a... I mean, it's not... doesn't get to decide the whole deck on its own, but it does lean into playing aggro, which means I don't necessarily need to cut all my 2-drops. I might want to cut something from here instead. But I don't know. I think Baru, even with no Grander, is still good enough. Phantom Worm's probably the weak point. So I'll cut it. As much as I do like it. But if I get to more aura, if I get to play more auras than just the Armadillo Cloak. Alright, I think this is pretty good. And let's fight this last worm. Hopefully I beat him, unlike the Minotaur boss last time. I got 1 forest, 1 plains. Quilled Sliver, Venom Sliver. Oh, well, keep. I'm going second. Oh, and they started with 2 forests. That's not fair. Alright, well, that's gonna make it interesting. Well, I better get this Venom Sliver going then. Doesn't really matter, actually, which one I play first. Winding Worm, Echo. Alright, good. They'll pay Echo and then I'll just kill it. I should be playing forests. But for now I'm playing Quilled Sliver. Now I have my combo. I have to pay 5 for Echo. They get a food. They attack. I do not block. But before damage, we will kill that. Let's take 2 more and go to 6. They played the Teething Wormlet after making the food token. Play Forest this time. Lulu, 1/3 flying. And my next creature without flying gains flying permanently. Yeah, and now I have 2 Death Touch pings available to me all the time. The AI doesn't know how to play around that. Pelaka Worm's good though. They gain 7 life and draw a card when it dies. But I can still just ping it and kill it. I cannot play Llanowar Tribe, so I may as well play... Or I could specialize. Let's see, what are my options? Green or white are going to be the only options. White was... Whenever you attack with one or more creatures with flying, gain twice that much life. which would be good if I get the little worm, the 2/2 worm. The green one is when we attack with one or more other creatures with flying, they get +2/+2 until end of turn. But it doesn't count itself. And she's always going to become a 2/4. But I'm going to play Hibernation's End. That's going to let me search for more slivers, and then I'll just be able to go hog wild. I only have one mana card to search up, but that's okay. Alright, so we'll ping. Oh, nope, we're not blocking. We are pinging. They get to draw a card. Crawlworm just a 6/4. I will pay. Yes. Yes. Dragon Scale General. Your end step bolster. But I don't have tapped stuff. I could just specialize white. Oh, this I just gave flying to this snake, didn't I? Oh no. When you cast your next creature spell. I have to cast something. So maybe I do play Dragon Scale General. That's a good candidate to have flying. I guess. I don't know. I could attack. My only attacker is Lulu. Sure. And now I get to bolster, so. Oh, but it's just going to bolster onto a sliver. It's fine. So they attack. I will not block. I will ping it. It's going to be hard to lose, unless they figure out how to kill my stuff. 5/4. I will pay. Oh, I didn't want to pay green. But okay. And do I have another 2-mana sliver? Yes. I have another venom sliver or predatory sliver. Predatory will make my things bigger. Do I want to specialize into green or white? I don't need the life. I'm at 6. I can kill them faster with the green specialization. But I have to discard Llanowar Tribe? I think that's fine. Alright, so let's specialize green. I have to pay first. Green, please. Discard Llanowar Tribe. And now when I attack with her and Dragon Scale General, which has flying now, I will give Dragon Scale General +2/+2, so I'm hitting for 6. And then I'll get to bolster 2. Wait, why do I still have this boon? This should go away. It might be that they don't know how to make boons. They made it as an emblem instead. But it shouldn't apply to every creature I cast. It should have been consumed when I played Dragon Scale General. I mean, it might be consumed, but it's visually still there, which it shouldn't be. Alright, and then bolster. I can choose one of the small things with the lowest toughness. So I'm going to take the thing that doesn't need to... I think I might actually block with. Although, that's silly. Of course I'm not blocking. I'm just killing attackers. I will pay 3. Oh, I don't have a 3. Yeah, I did go low on 3s, didn't I? That's okay. That's okay. I mean, I'm kind of wanting to go up for more slivers. I don't know what I have at 4 either. I don't know if I have many 4s. I have Dragon Scale General. Lulu is a 3. Attack with my flyers again. I could attack more now. But, whatever. Bolster 2. Now it has to be the Quilled Sliver. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pay it. Let's see what my 4 options are. Just the Swooping Protector. I have a Deranged Hermit. Should I just attack with everybody now? Everything is bigger than anything they have. Oh no, Predatory Sliver can be traded with. Maybe I don't attack with that. I can also be leaving it back for pinging. Bolstered onto the Swooping Protector, but now it's for a huge bolster amount. And yeah, let's pay 5 and get Brood Sliver or Baru, but I don't have a forest, but I might draw one. I'll just get Brood Sliver. And I should have kept a forest up. That auto sucks. And let's just Alpha Strike. There you go. I beat the boss, even though they still had almost 20 life. Or was it over 20 life? And started with 2 forests. And I got crap. But I got some pretty good rewards along the way. I feel like these rewards are a lot better than they used to be. Obstinate Baloth. 4 mana 4/4, gain 4 life. If you would have to discard it, put it into play. Balduvian Berserker, 3 mana 1/3, enlist. I don't know what that is. As it attacks, you may tap a non-attacking creature you control without summoning sickness to add its power to this creature's power. Okay. Kind of like weird banding. When it dies, it deals damage equal to its power to somebody. Warhorn, just +1/+0 to attackers. Rhythm of the Wild, your creatures can't be countered. And your non-token creatures have Riot, which means they get a +1/+1 counter or haste. And then this silly thing. Obstinate Baloth is just super good. It's annoying. It's like the kind of card that I don't actually like that much because of how good it is. Alright, let's go to town. Little fox is coming after me? No? Not really coming after me? Oh, there's a lot of towns around here. Well, we'll just go to this one, take a look around, and then probably call it. Let's see. This is a Elf on a Shelf. And I have $391. Oh, this is a serious elf stuff here. If I want to play a ramp deck, well, I guess just Druid of the Cowl is not actually amazing. Protection from artifacts. Trample. Damages a player or planeswalker. Get a creature back if it died this combat. Elf Shaman in red. 5 mana 2/5. No, no. It's a commander card. Search your library for basic land, put into play tapped. As a 4 mana 1/2. I might pick that up. It's not amazing. Essence Warden is good. It's good with those little worms. If I build like a low to the ground green-white life gain aggro deck, and it's only 50. Maybe I should just buy that. I'm gonna buy both of these. Alright. Next. Countryside Farms. Oh, Adorned Pouncer. 2 mana 1/1 double strike. But that's gonna be $300, which I can't afford right now. Changeling Hero. No. Crash of Rhino Beetles. No. Nope. 8 mana 4/5. Enters the battlefield, scry X. You can play it for 4 as a 2/3. In blue. Alright, I think I want this Adorned Pouncer. Probably come back for this. I need $300. What else? Kengi's Lieutenant. 3 mana 1/1. Attack. Creature with flying, get +1/+1 until end of turn. For 6 mana, you can attack with it one more time from the graveyard. I don't think this is good enough. Three mana 3/2, 2 mana regenerate if you have creature's total power 8 or greater. No. No. Oh, Sylvan Caryatid. There's a ramp card. Alright, so I need $600. But they're kind of for different decks, right? The cat is for my current deck, and Caryatid is if I'm gonna pivot into something else. Ramp and big stuff. Captain of the Watch is good. Glorious Anthem's good, but I don't think I'm gonna play it. Adaptive Automaton is not bad. Could be a Sliver. This could be a Sliver. And it's a 3-mana Sliver. Here's an artifact. Like if I want to play any kind of aggro strategy with artifacts based on that little dragon I got. I might just sell the dragon though. Another Mazzy. Oh wow, Exalted Angel and Cryptghast. Those are both very strong. I need 500 for this though? The original printing was just a rare. Man, I don't know if I want to spend 500 on that. Because that particular version is a mythic rare. Chromium, Mishra. Enchantment theme card. That's gonna be tough to pull off. Unless they had an enchantment shop. Well, I'd love to one day meld, but I don't think I'm gonna be buying this. So one more little shop here. Oh no, there's another one on the other side. Slate of Ancestry. Draw a bunch of slivers. Alright. What was this again, this little building? Oh, another quest. A job board has been constructed outside the local inn. You see there's covered in various papers and posters. Walk away, having your own goals in mind already. Take a moment to look over the board. Most of the ads are nondescript, whether worn or written in an unfamiliar language. If you catch your eye, however, you review a new sheet of paper with a basic but clear sketch on it. You look over an old and tattered sheet with two faded but mostly legible colors of ink upon it. A very colorful advertisement catches your eye. Let's look at the two colors. What follows is the saddest marriage proposal you've ever heard of, let alone read at first hand. Firstly, it's addressed to whom it may concern. Continue. Secondly, another handwriting has scrawled over what might have actually been a romantic bit with the following: "Don't bother, I killed him yesterday." Alright, well, I had to decline it. It's the only option. 2 mana 2/2 Disturb. 3 mana 1/3 Renown 2. No. Alright. So let's sell things I don't want. I don't want this. I do still want the slivers. I might play them again. I don't need this. Heat Shimmer's fun. I'm gonna keep it for now. At least for the next 30 seconds. Still Life is an enchantment, but no thank you. Spoils of Victory is actually not that good. Fallow Worm can go. This can go. Survey can go. Spriggan can go. My cards have just gotten good enough that I don't need some of these anymore. I'll keep Flinthoof Boar. Bind counters an activated ability. Draw a card. I don't know if that's the kind of thing I'm going to need to bring in against somebody at some point. Conifer Worm can go. Spectral Hunt Caller can go. Spore Mound can go. Tornado. Sad to say, but it can go. Man, I kind of like that card, but it's not actually good. Oops. Ah, Camaraderie. Do I just sell Camaraderie? Yeah. I'm gonna keep him for now. Well, this is a good color fixer. If I need to play 5 colors at some point, I keep that for now. I now have $1,500. That's enough to buy all 3 cards I was looking at. And potentially still buy some armor. So now I just have to remember which shops they were in. Dorned Pouncer. Sylvan Caryatid. And Exalted Angel. I am building a bit of a life gain deck, so let's add those. I'm not going to play... Oh, the Caryatid's too good not to play. But it's not aggressive at all. Maybe I shouldn't play it. Do I play Essence Warden, though? If I'm doing life gain stuff... I mean, my only payoff is those 2 worms. Oh, by Obstinate Baloth. So, in a Dorn Pouncer, one with Double Strike is good by itself, but it's also better with Pump, like Armadillo Cloak and Kemba's Banner, and Mythic Proportions. Mythic Proportions might be on the chopping block, though, because I have so many more expensive powerful cards that are better. I could keep it for like an Auras deck. Maybe, but even then it's so expensive. I'm just gonna cut it now. Makes me sad. Makes me sad when I cut my favorite cards, but... Alright, where are we at? 44. Do I keep the Wasteland Viper? I think so, it's so good. You can cut Aquastrand Spider now. Although grafting onto Adorned Pouncer, that's another pump source. Raphellos taps for each forest so I can ramp out Sarah's Guardian, Exalted Angel. We'll cut the Caryatid because I'm playing more aggressively. I have other ramp cards, Raphellos and Llanowar Tribe. Still have 2 cuts to make, though. Hibernation's End is slow, but I think it's powerful enough. Man. I feel like something has to come out of here. And it might be Brood Sliver. Or is Sarah's Guardian good enough? 5/5 flying. Vigilance. Dang. Swooping Protector. I think it's good enough to stay. Man, all my cards are good enough to stay. Well, I guess I'm going to have to decide that later. You'll find out if I do another episode. For now, let's spend my last 400 on some more life, maybe some movement. Oh wait, didn't I buy this? Oh, I have to equip it. I forgot you have to actually equip it. So this is a right hand and this is a right hand. So I don't think I can have both equipped. This gives +2. I can't quite afford this. I'd have to sell something, but I think I'm okay. So do I want a little bit more life or a little bit more movement speed? Oh, 20% movement or 20% movement and health? Oh, it costs 500. So these are mutually exclusive items. So I think I have to sell something or just not buy it because you don't want to... I don't want to buy a thing that I'm going to replace later. How much can I get for this? I need $84. I could sell heat shimmer. Or bind. Sell bind. Alright. Now I can get one of these. Do I want 3 health or 1 health and 20% movement? I think I want the movement for now. I've been doing okay. And let's actually equip it now. So... Oh, I had boots all along. I just wasn't wearing them. How do I do it? There we go. What? There we go. Alright, so now I actually have this stuff. Ready to go. Oh, can I dispose? Because I have better boots now. So dispose of it? Alright. So I'm never going to use the worst ones. Alright, well there you go. A little bit more Forge, Magic the Gathering implementation by fans imitating the old Chandelar game, but cooler because it's got a lot of the, I mean, almost all Magic cards are in it. And I have a lot of fun with that, combining them. And there have been a lot of updates, more enemies, which was probably my biggest complaint before, was I felt like I was playing the same enemies over and over again, but this time I saw a bunch of new enemies I hadn't seen before. They've added quests, and it's pretty cool. So try it out. Linked in the description. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and bye.